There are many icons that have influenced the internet drastically, but none as much as the Slenderman. The Slenderman was created in 2009 for a photo contest on the website called Something Awful. Now, the photo contest was to create something paranormal. An image was submitted by Eric Cudson, which depicted a mysterious but welcoming man playing with a group of children. The image holds many secrets, as you can see on the distressed children's faces. There's a sense that something isn't right, and this man is not welcome. The picture, unlike many listed, came with a quote. "We didn't want to go. We didn't want to kill them. But his persistent silence and outstretched arms horrified us and comforted us at the same time." This image and quote gained quick attention within the platform, with many fans of it praising it and adding to its original story. Many of these stories added consist of describing the Slenderman as an abductor and a stalker. They say that he stalks his victims for days, for weeks, and for years, until they eventually fall to their own insanity. He is always lurking. He will never go. Many of these adaptations have become staples of the Slenderman character, the game. In 2012, Parsec Productions released a game titled Slender. The objective: to find 8 pages throughout a dark forest. But you are not alone. You are never alone. A man lurks in the shadows. This is warned on the pages that you find. You must avoid this man, and if you don't, then you perish. The game used ambience and silence to install fear within the player. As you collect the pages, this silence is casually broken by gunfire, drums, and various sounds. As you collect more pages, these become more and more harsh, indicating the terror to come. This technique is very effective in installing fear in the player. As you collect the pages, Slenderman lurks closer and closer. This game alone helps start the Slenderman myth, and with it, it helps start the horror gameplay genre on YouTube. A game with no story, basic gameplay, and easy objective took over the internet. How can this be? Run into the ground. In 2013, a full console game was released called Slender the Arrival. This game had a higher budget and an actual story this time, which the original creator could not afford when making the original Slender, the 8 pages. In this game you play as Lauren, who was going to visit her friend Kate. You are requested to go and find her mansion, which Kate plans to sell. You arrive to find she is not there. You later hear a scream. This scream encourages you to explore the local area, where you go on to uncover the many mishappenings of the Slenderman. But this game isn't all roses. It is plagued with repetitive gameplay, a short story, and a boring premise, which many wouldn't expect from a proper console release. This game did fail. But Slender himself did not die. He was actually still very popular. He was so popular indeed that he was added to Minecraft, as in the form of the Enderman. Its downfall. Sadly, on May 31st, 2014, 2 12-year-old girls sadly stabbed a fellow classmate, aged 12. When took into custody, the only thing they said was that they wanted to please the Slenderman in order to become a proxy for him. Thankfully, the girl who was stabbed survived, but she was still left traumatized. The word spread, and the world began to discuss the effect that the internet could have on children and how it could influence them. This was a big tarnish onto the Slenderman name, which would be the start of its downfall, the end. In 2018, Sony released a film called Slenderman. The movie failed. Due to the tragic events of 2014, and due to the fact the film was of poor quality, and the fact Slenderman had not been popular at that point since 2012, the film failed. Today, the Slenderman is seen as an ironic meme, no longer as a fear icon of the horror genre, but its legacy still lives on, through the internet, through YouTube, and through the horror genre. The Slenderman helped create an era we still live in today. I bid you well.